Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, Glowstick here. Today we are going to be going over the pelletizer. Man, trying to say pelletizer is such a tongue twister. Let's get into it. So, you make your pellets, and then you can turn them into pellets. Now, one disclaimer about this before we get too far into this. This building is not a necessity. It doesn't increase the value of the pellets, but it is still fun to do. So, we're gonna go over it. So, first thing we're gonna try and do is this thing. Now, this thing was a pain in the neck in 19, so we're gonna attempt to use it and see if it's any better in 22. So, you come over here, push enter vehicle. And like I said, I am already struggling with this thing. There we go, that's how we open it. How do we get it? Ah, okay. Now, the angle on this thing sucks, for one. Okay. There we go. Actually, that isn't bad. So, you hold down, if you're on controller, R1, and then to move it, like from here to over here, I'm pushing the left button up and down. And then if you hold both L1 and R1 is how you open and close it. Then you hold R1 and push over to the left, it goes right. If you push to the right, it goes left. And then you push down, it goes down. And then you push both L1 and R1 again, close it once it's all the way to the bottom. Then you push the right stick up, it goes up. Left stick forward brings it towards this. Then you dump it. That's not bad. That's one way of doing this. And we did out. Another way of doing this I want to try is I have a auger wagon here. So we're going to try to put this in here and see if this will work. Okay, open pipe. Unload. No. Why are you not? Pipe. There we go. And yeah, that will work. You could leave this here and it's gonna just fill up. Or back, unload here. Okay. Next thing you can do, number 3. I don't care about that. We're just gonna leave it there. would be to grab a front loader, wheel loader, telehandler, skid steer. We're gonna grab a front loader. A front loader because I like them better. You can also do this with a tractor with a front loader attacher or a skid steer attach, whatever. And we need a bucket. You can also come up here to a pile on the ground, pick some up in a bucket, and dump it in. Also, this is probably what. Honestly, I'm probably gonna do this with a loading wagon. But you can store it in these two bays over here to the right. You can also just pick it up from in here and do the same thing. Now, fourth way you can do this, we're going to need to flip this over. Make sure the end of the belt is over that, like so. And you can just, I believe, back up a trailer here. Yep, back up the trailer. You set it up right. And this is just going to feed into the belt. Then the belt is going to feed into here to keep the cycle going. And now it's stopped, so we need to empty this. Now, you can use auto load to do that. So, now you have the question, the belt's blocking this. Now, you can bring up a auto load trailer and auto load from here, but when you do that, you do not want to leave your auto load trailer here. You want to move it. Even if you have the pallet auto-loaded on an auto-load trailer sitting right here, the game will think the pallets are still on the belt, and the belt will not work. It will stop, and you have to restart your game. Thank you to Rob D. Titan Gaming for giving me that info. I appreciate it. So, what you want to do, we do need to move these because I want to show something else. Now, if you just bring these over here, sure you could store them in there. We're just gonna throw them over here. There is another building that will store these, which I'll go to in a minute. For the sake of what I want to do now. Now you can see it's going again. And the total output until now is 163 bags, 3 pallets. Supply lasts for 6 minutes, 7 seconds. And the fill level is, for the hay pallet, is 1,375. Pallets go up to 2,000 liters. Now, if we take one of these pallets, I gotta remember which one is which, because I have all 4 of these buildings now. But take it to this one right here, throw it in there, it will hold 1,000 bales and pallets. And it doesn't have to be this building either. It can be the base game Giants one. It can be a modded one. Any of the storages that are like this balanced pallet storage one will hold them. If you have a pallet half full of hay and you put straw in here instead of hay, it will give the half pallet of hay and then the other half straw. That top on there is straw. So you don't have to worry about this being empty of hay or straw. It will put both on the same pallet. And it goes out over there, rides the conveyor to the end, gets wrapped, next pallet's ready to go. Okay, the second production you can do with pellets is the pellet heat plant. You can bring either straw pellets or wood chips over here. And it will make electricity and auto sell. So even though you don't see an outgoing product, it will make the electricity and it will just auto sell it. So 25,000 liters of each is their capacity. 100 in of straw pellets gives you 130 electricity out. And 750 of wood chips gives you 130 out. So, there's that. Production cost per month is $60, and cycles per month are 24. So, I believe we still have some straw pellets here. Here's the managed production. Finally got it. Okay, you have to back up pretty close to this thing. Then you just overload. And they go in. Let's see if we can switch this to pipe and get the trigger. This trigger is definitely very touchy on this heating plant. There it is. And it will just go in there. That will fill up. And then all you do is just leave it. It produces the electricity and sells it. And all you gotta do is just keep this thing full. There will be, let's see, this is number 3. I have 4 more videos coming out after this. Plus, you are going to be viewing this on Friday, January 26th. I will be streaming over on my Twitch, linked in the description below, at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be looking more into Straw Harvest. Hope to see you there. I will see you all later.